I'm gonna make another video of repairing cracks in the blow mold using a good old E6000. What we have is a Polaron Sano from the sleigh. He's 50 to 60 years old, so his plastic is thin and brittle, so I'm not going to try and weld it. I'm going to try and epoxy it. Maybe get another few years out of him. As you can see the crack right here. It's got cracks back here. I think there was another little crack right here. We're going to start with this one. Luckily all the plastic is still here, so what I'm going to try and do first is get this lined up to where I can put some tape to hold it together as good as possible. Might have to put something under there, like a piece of wood or something, to hold it in line right. So what I'm going to do is put a piece of tape across here, trying to hold it together, and then epoxy a couple of spots, and then I'm going to put something across probably out here and try and keep it pulled together and epoxy a little more. And then when that epoxy cures, I can take that tape off and cover the rest of the crack. So let's get started. I'm just going to try and use a piece of regular old frog tape. Works pretty good, doesn't leave any residue. And you know, it's not going to look as good as new. You'll still be able to see the crack if you get up close and look at it. But when the alternative is, excuse me, having a ruined blow mold, what else are you going to do? I'll hold that pretty close. And this crack you can barely even see. I don't think the tape's going to be able to pull it tight enough. So I'll just go with those two pieces. Really straightforward and easy. I use this. It actually came with a package of Gorilla epoxy to spread it. But the Gorilla is two-part. You have to mix it, and it just makes a mess. So that's why I prefer the E6000. Just get some on there, spread it both sides of the crack, and then go back and kind of smooth it out a little bit. Just make sure you go about 1/8 of an inch on each side of the crack. A little wider if you want, but I would go a minimum of 1/8 of an inch. This crack kind of zigzags. I'm going to leave that part, and then I'm just going to do this little part along here, and then I'm going to do it on the inside after this is cured. Since this piece is easy to get to the inside. That's basically it for this crack. And just wipe your tip off. mean, a little spreading tool. And then set it somewhere it won't get disturbed until tomorrow. I'm just going to set it right here on this trash can. I also have this Santa Claus. It has a crack right here. I'm not sure how well he shows up. But I'm going to do basically the same thing with it. I'm going to push it. It's still fairly flexible. I'm going to get it lined up the best I can and slip a piece of tape on there. This time I'm going to go a little bit longer with the tape though. This crack is down at the bottom, so it won't be that noticeable in the light. You can see where it goes up to about here is where it ends. So I'm just going to epoxy that part of it and let it sit until tomorrow, and then come back, take the tape off and do the rest of it. And then I'll do the inside of it too for a little extra strength. Epoxy is probably the easiest way to do it if you've got all the plastic and you can get them to fit together. Other than the waiting for it to cure. But if you've got time to let it cure before you need to do anything with it, it's real simple. See, I put it on there, and we'll let it cure and then take the tape off and do the rest of the crack down to here and then do the inside of it. So if you like the video, click the thumbs up. If you want to see more videos when I post them about painting or repairing blow molds, so hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.